After you logged into the Explorer for the first time, you are greeted with the Shown Login screen. Choose your preferred language, enter a username, and accept the legal terms. If you want to add a new user or you want to have access to any other user management topics, click on the burger menu in the top right corner on the Settings button. Here you have access to the User Management tab. If you click on the burger menu, you will find several functions like the Settings and the Shutdown button. You can also change the language, and via the Help button, you have access to the instruction manual. In this document, you will find support for different topics like the Operational Guide, User Management and Device Settings, as well as the Troubleshooting section. You'll see all options available for the Explorer after you have clicked on the Settings button. You can make a backup, or restore your data, perform an update, or a factory reset. It is also possible to adjust your network settings like password or IP address. You also find some options regarding your illumination and report settings. To add a new user, click on the Add a New User button in the User Management tab. Choose your preferred language, enter a username, accept the legal terms, and click the button on the display. Go back to the login screen, and you can now choose your new user. To take a picture, select a user and press the Login button. On this screen, you will see a preview picture of the plates which are placed in the Explorer. With the drop-down menu, you can choose between capture a new image set or have a look at previously generated image sets by choosing Load Image Set. To start a new analysis, choose Capture New Image Set, mark your preferred wavelengths, enter a name for your analysis, and press the Capture Now button. The Explorer now automatically takes pictures at the different wavelengths you've set previously. You will see a loading screen, and the corresponding wavelength button on the Explorer starts to flash for a few seconds. The software automatically crops the picture and integrates the tracks on the plate. The integration can be modified in the Tracks section. To have a look at your taken pictures at different wavelengths, click on the wavelength you want in the Illumination section. You can also change the channel. The original channel shows the picture without any further modification. The intensity shows a grayscale picture. The different color channels are showing the corresponding colors. Use this feature to enhance your analysis if needed. To add all information regarding your analysis, click on the Info drop-down menu. Here you can add your plate description, solvent, staining, or anything you want to note. To enhance the contrast and brightness, you can use the slider in the post-processing section. The Denoise Quick and Sensitive Clean function is also very helpful for improving your plate picture at 366 nanometers. It is then possible to add a suffix to the plate picture and save it. To display the integrated tracks, click the checkbox on the right. With the sliders, you are able to adjust the baseline solvent front and track width. Add a name for your track and more data, like the application volume or the concentration to it. If you use the track as your reference standard, mark the checkbox. To modify the baseline and solvent front for each track, you can do it by unchecking the field and adjust the values. After adding all information to each track-like name, application volume, and mark them as reference or standard, you get to the Evaluation tab. Please note that the previous information are necessary for further evaluation steps, like the quantification. On the evaluation page, it is possible to change the name of an evaluation, duplicate the current evaluation, or create a new evaluation. To change the wavelength of your captured picture, just click on the drop-down menu in the Illumination tab. To display more additional information of your plate on the screen, you can select them in the drop-down menu in the Overlays tab. As you see, it is easily possible to make, for example, the solvent front, baseline, RF scale, and annotations visible. Now, to start with your annotation, a track comparison or a quantification of your substances, click on the corresponding tab. To add your annotations to the plate, click on the Annotations tab and on the Add Annotation button. Then, click on the plate on the spot which you are interested in. A small marker appears on the plate and you can type in a name of your spot in the list. You also see a href value for the marked spot. You can add as many spots as you like. Click on Done when you are finished. Use the comparison feature to compare different tracks or different color channels. Create a new evaluation to start the process. Click on the Add Track button to select the tracks you want to compare. You can change the channel and the picture by changing them in the drop-down menu. You can compare different tracks and also one track at different wavelengths with each other. On the lower half at the left side, you see a cutout of the respective track. To display the densitograms, click on the respective tab. Here you see an overlay of all tracks. To start with a new quantification, click on the Create New Evaluation button and select the Quantification tab. It is possible to set some options related to the quantification, change the track width, and the concentration unit. To add a peak for the quantification, simply click on the Add Peak button and on the plate which peak you want to quantify. To adjust the integration limits, simply click on the plus and minus button. It is also possible to adjust them by clicking in the respective field and setting a new value. After the data is set, it is easily possible to add new peaks by clicking on the respective tracks. The predetermined values are copied to them automatically. If necessary, make adjustments for your integrated tracks. In the densitogram and 3D densitogram section is a graphical overview of the tracks. In the Options tab, it is possible to apply adjustments like a baseline subtraction or changing the regression mode, data calculation, and data smoothing. As you see, the changes to the settings get applied automatically. To generate a report of the analysis, click on the Report button at the bottom of the page. The report is customizable and it is possible to select only the points which are of interest. It takes a few seconds to load the report depending on the selected data. A printable version can be downloaded by using the print function on the right. The report is then provided as a PDF file.